In the criminal justice system, school-based offenses are considered especially heinous. In Aurora, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
The victim, Rebecca Guzman, was a senior at West Aurora High School. She was the varsity baseball manager. She died of a blunt head trauma. She was found at practice by Jimmy Tunney, one of the varsity players. She was in a former relationship with varsity player Cole Rendell.
Cole actually has a record of stalking her during the relationship.
Love teenage boys at this age. Anyways, continue.
She was last seen with TJ Jackson, who was also on the varsity boys baseball team.
Also, I have noted down here, I talked to TJ, and basically they were actually really close. They were very good friends, and sadly though, TJ has a very extensive history of crimes in his
He's only in
past.
high school.
I know, and he has a lot going for him too, so honestly, if we try hard enough in this interrogation, we could definitely get something out of him, because I don't think he wants to blow a full ride scholarship. He has stuff literally here from going from baseball equipment. He stole baseball equipment multiple times, and he even got in a fight with a former teammate, which is kind of, I don't know, it's a little sketchy to me. So I don't know if there was like something that happened, because he also hung out, like you said, he hung out with Beth the day before. That they actually found the body, so I mean, maybe they got in a fight or something happened, like an altercation might have occurred, and who knows, he might have brought back some of his violent past. And
With his criminal record, he's target on our list.
Exactly. Plus, the jersey was apparently also found at the scene. And the handprints and the blood were on the bat were significantly bigger than anyone really else, so.
The evidence points to him.
Yeah, so I mean, I think honestly what we should do is just start interrogating TJ first or Cole first. So,
We need to get them both down here, and we need to get answers right away.
yes. TJ Jackson, I need to have a word with you right now.
What's going on? Transmitting back. What's going on? What's going on?
TJ Jackson, you're under arrest for the murder of Beck Guzman. Anything you say can and will be held against you in the court of law. You have the right to attorney. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you. Alright, TJ, I'm gonna have to ask you some questions.
Alright, man.
I'm gonna need you off your phone for these.
I'm good, man.
No. No. Okay.
Alright.
So, how is it that you know Beck?
You know, we friends. We've been friends for a minute. You know, we got classes together and everything. So, you know, we talk. We text a lot, too. You know.
So, what day was it that you saw Beck the last before all of this happened?
Why you need to know? That ain't none of your business.
It definitely is because she is the one who was murdered and I'm trying to find out who killed her.
We hung out on the 29th in the morning. You know, before school. We usually hang out together, go get something to eat before we ride up to school, so...
Was that the last day you saw her?
That was the last day.
And what time was this?
It was about like, you know, we wake up really early. We saw each other about like 6:30. Went to Dunkin' Donuts, got something to eat, and we rode up to the school. That's about it.
And how is it that you heard about this murder?
I heard from somebody. It was crazy.
Who did you hear it from?
One of the players.
Which one?
I'm not putting nobody's name out there.
I'm going to need names. TJ, I don't think you understand how serious this situation is. I need names right
I'm
now.
not telling you nothing.
TJ, I need names right now.
You can get out my face with that.
Please, hit me. Hit a police officer. Give me a reason to convict you right now. Sit down. Now I suggest you tell me the truth right now. Who told you?
I'm not telling you, man.
TJ, do you understand how much is on the line for you right now?
You don't understand, man. You meant so much to me, man. I don't know if I can't tell you, man.
Tell me, because all this goes away. Once you tell the truth, this all goes away.
I promise I wouldn't tell, and I just can't put his name out there like that.
I understand, but do you understand your whole life, your whole career? Everything is on the line right now. So you can either come clean, or that's it.
Cole told me, okay? He told me.
Cole Rundle?
Yes.
All right.
He texted me, he told me that he found her, and he's gonna kill me, man.
And how is it you feel about all this murder?
I'm hurt. She was my best friend. Now I have nobody else. I'm gonna be all alone now.
Where is this room at?
All right. Could you give me some attention?
What for?
I need to ask you some questions.
About what?
Who are you?
You know, why would you bring Cole Rundle?
How old are you?
17. What do you need this for? Why am I here?
The murder of Beck, your baseball manager.
Beck's what?
Beck.
She was at practice yesterday. What are you talking about?
She was found dead behind the shed, murdered.
No.
Yes. How do you know Beck?
Beck and I dated for a while back. I mean, it was not that long, but it was cool. And then she just turned into and just I don't know what's wrong with her. She just ended it.
So,
She
are
really
you angry
dead?
at her? Yeah. Are you angry at her at all?
I mean, yeah. I mean, she made no reason for breaking up with me. It was pretty stupid. But I mean, not enough to kill her. I wouldn't kill her.
Do you know anything that happened with the murder?
No, I went to practice and I went home.
Do you know anybody who would have murdered Beck?
No, why would anybody want to murder Beck?
Do you know what day she was killed?
I would assume yesterday.
What day was yesterday?
April 30th, 2015.
So there's a 21-man roster, and there's 2 suspects off of it, and I think the suspect that we need to look at the most is TJ Jackson.
I just don't see it, like the way he acted. I understand there's a difference between acting and like telling the truth, but honestly, I just didn't see it. Like if you just saw it, like what I saw when I just looked into his eyes, that kid, he didn't do anything. There's just something about it, like he's not just like the stone cold person who would just like go and like kill someone. Yes, he may have a criminal like background and all of that, but I just don't see it. Like I just think he's just a kid with a lot of problems, and I don't think he would put his whole like scholarship and everything on the line just for to kill one of his best friends. Like it just doesn't add up. I feel like we're just definitely overstepping someone on this team. I mean, like you said, there's 2 people, but we do have what, 20? How many people?
21.
Well, there you go.
Who else works with the baseball team? They have the team, the coaches, and do they have any managers?
Oh yeah, we do have
I
Maddie.
think they have a couple, yeah.
There's Maddie too. Maddie's been there the longest out of all of them. I know.
So,
Maybe we should
Like
ask
it's
her.
been new this year.
Beck was
Yeah.
brand new, and maybe she overstepped a little bit.
I don't know. I think we should honestly get Maddie down here and talk to her. Just even maybe
She
so
might
she
have
can
a
clear.
motive, yeah.
We can at least clear some other people's names, talk to her, and see what's up because this is not adding up.
We have to make sure Cole Rundle comes in too.
For sure. We can talk to TJ as well after this, after we talk to Maddie, see how it goes. And hopefully we'll find out like a verdict after all of this. I don't know. Hi, you're Maddie, right?
Yes.
Alright, I'm Officer Amber. Nice
Nice
to
to
meet
meet
you. Oh, my bad. Go ahead. I'm Officer Furrow.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too.
Alright, so basically we kind of called you down today just to figure out, like, we're just trying to eliminate some people from the team and, like, figure out, like,
Okay.
what happened. So we're just kind of gonna ask you some, like, questions. Like, you're not in trouble or anything, we just want to eliminate some, like, stuff because it's just not going well for us. So, I understand, like, you're a baseball manager and you've been
Yep.
a manager for how many years?
This will be my 4th year.
Okay, so I mean, you're obviously pretty close with the team then. Okay, what else? So like, what is it you do as a manager for the team?
I take care of the equipment, especially downstairs. I keep track of like what they have and how much of it they have, especially bats.
Mm-hmm.
Bats especially.
Yeah, it's kind of an important part of the game. I like this.
Right, yeah. A lot of the boys use metal bats, which are a lot more stingy or like a lot more harder to take care of
Mm-hmm.
than wooden bats. I prefer wooden bats just because they go by so much faster
Mm-hmm.
and easier, and they're easier to clean up and things like that. So,
And then you obviously know who Beck Guzman is.
Mhm.
Rebecca, whatever.
yeah, this is her first year, or was her first year after this all happened.
I would assume you're pretty upset about that.
Yeah, I'm pretty upset about it.
Mm.
It's sad, but she obviously, stepped over her boundaries a little bit with someone. So, yeah.
All right, and then. All right, and then, what did Beth really do? Like, did she do a lot, or was it mostly you?
It was mostly me that did a lot of the running around and stuff. She basically just recorded games and like practices, and that was about it. And then I just basically ran back and forth if they needed stuff, and I did that.
Okay. Did she was she lazy or anything, or do you just want to kind of do it yourself?
I would say it's a little bit of both.
Oh, okay.
Just because I pretty much know where everything is and how everything is supposed to be and like how everything's supposed to go and stuff. But yeah, she was fine.
Okay. And then so do you know like what was the last day you saw her?
I saw her the 29th.
Oh, you saw, okay, the 29?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, do you have any more questions to ask?
No, I got some good information.
All right, I thank you so much for that. We'll obviously keep in touch. We'll talk about how this investigation goes. It's still ongoing. We're not really sure what happened. So
Okay.
I thank you so much for your time.
Thank
I'll
you.
keep in touch with you.
Thanks.
So from my evaluation, Miss Hoffman stated that she was a manager for the baseball team for 4 years. She takes care of all the equipment and everything that the boys need, make sure everything's good quality and everything, and make sure everything's set up. She said something strange about the metal bat. She said they were stingy, and she likes the wooden bats better. And
She also mentioned, I don't know if you caught it, when I was asking her about the bats, she also said that they were easier to clean.
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
well, not the
Yeah.
metal bats. The
The
wooden
wooden
bats
bats,
are
yeah.
easier to clean, which I kind of find a little weird because I don't understand why you need to clean a bat in the
Why
first
we
place.
need a bat.
So,
That's something we need to think about.
and then also, what else did you find?
she didn't really like Beck underneath. She thought Beck was lazy, and Beck often recorded the team, and she really didn't do much. She helped out a little bit, and she also said she last saw Beck on March 29th instead of the 30th.
And everyone else did say that they saw her the 30th.
We
Yeah.
know it was the 30th.
Yes.
And the murder happened on the 29th because her body was found on the 30th.
Yeah.
Also, the thing I thought it was a little weird was when she was talking about how she overstepped her boundaries with someone. And also, like,
Yeah, she did not like that at all.
And
So
so-
maybe she doesn't really like Beck with her. I mean,
Maybe
Yeah.
they're
she's
not
been
as
the
close
manager
as
for
we
4
thought.
years, and then this new girl comes in.
and she did, like, I mean, I don't know if Beck's just lazy or Maddie just wanted,
Maybe she
to
wants to
do
be the
it.
queen bee and
Yeah.
wants to be the center of attention of the baseball team.
maybe.
Could be.
I don't know, I
It's
honestly,
looking better than all of our other suspects from the team.
yeah. I don't know, this was just really sketchy. Some of her answers just kind of, like, threw me. It's like the one with the wooden bat, how it's easier to clean, that was it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't understand why else you need to clean
No
a
one else
bat.
would want to have a wooden bat. All the
Exactly.
players said they hate wooden bats. They
Yeah.
like the
I
new
mean-
aluminum bats.
Yeah.
That's right.
We can also, like, call Cole and DJ and just ask straight up, like, random question, do you prefer wooden or metal? I'm sure they're gonna say metal.
No, yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. We should definitely get in contact with the two boys,
I'm
but
gonna look further into this. She
Yeah.
looks like
We
the
need to
head
talk more
suspect
to her.
though right now.
we definitely need to investigate a little more into this. I honestly think this is it.
Well, we have no records of her, but if it is, maybe she just.
We weren't looking in the right places. We were
Correct,
just looking at the
yeah.
baseball players. She is there all the time. She's with
Very
Beck
true.
all the
Exactly.
time.
She seemed also like a little too helpful. You know what I'm saying?
She was very straightforward with all her information.
Yeah.
She didn't twitch. She didn't do anything.
She had a little smirk too when she talked about overstepping her boundaries.
She did. That was a little.
That's weird.
creepy.
It's a little weird. I don't know. I think this is it. I think we finally got it, guys. So
Just need to look some more
basically,
into it.
we'll just get her into the interrogation room, say some days, maybe she'll crack, and then just
See what she has to
Just
give.
like that,
yeah,
we're done.
information. All right.
right. Good work, guys. I'm proud of this. Okay, Mandy. So I'm here with you today just to ask some other questions. Besides the talk that we already had earlier this week. So I just want to ask you, where were you on April 29th?
I was at baseball practice.
Were you with Beck at all that day?
Yep.
Where were you guys like meeting at? Like, were you guys just on the field together, or did you like separately, like talk outside, like after or anything?
We would meet out on the field, and then we would talk throughout, and then after about what needs to be done for the next day, or like who's going to be going to the games or practices or whatever.
So how, again, I just wanna know how you got involved with the whole baseball thing again. Just kind of like a brief little.
I started my freshman year, and I did it all on my own for the past 3 years, and both of my older brothers played through here, so it's kind of always been part of my life. Actually a huge part of my life. So I've known the coaches since I was real little, and I just happened to ask the head coach if I could manage, and talked to the other coaches, and they said yes.
Okay. And so I understand, like, you know, this is this big part of your life. So I just want to like ask, why were you so angry that the other girls decided to come in?
First it was Beck. She this was the first time that I even heard of her. I didn't know her previously. I've never had her in any classes. I've never seen her before, and I know that this is only her second year here at West. So that's basically it. And when I found out that she was gonna be helping me, I found out from a baseball player who is in one of my classes. He basically made me feel like I was being replaced and that I wasn't going to be a big part in the program anymore. So that's why I got upset. So I basically quit, and took me pretty much the whole weekend to decide whether if I was going to go back or not, and I decided to go back because it's basically like my baby.
So how angry were you
I was
at
pretty
that point?
I was pretty angry, just because I felt like I was being replaced, and I didn't know who this Beck girl was. And then maybe like a couple weeks into practices, this other girl, Becca, started like coming to practices and saying that she was going to be helping, and that made me even more furious because we don't need 3 girls to be helping. Like, there's just not enough jobs. So I was pretty angry about it, but as time went on, I got more comfortable with it and started really liking the girls a lot, and it's actually helped us bond. So
Okay, so basically this is a deal, Maddie. We basically know what happened on the 29th, and we know that you were the person who did it. We also have the evidence that you did do it. TJ, I don't think you understand how serious the situation is. I need names right now.
I'm not telling you that.
TJ, I need names
Yeah,
right now.
fuck.
You
Back
sit
down.
the fuck down. Oh,
Okay. Okay.
Joy, I need you to be serious. Alright. Yeah, it's not letting me either.
What do you do as your hobbies in your life?
I mean, I play baseball and I go to school. Besides that, there's not much time. How is this relevant?
Trying to figure out who killed her.
But how is my personal? Okay, go ahead, continue.
Okay, hold on. I'll be fine.
Alright.
Okay, should we just start?
Hey, don't hate it till you try it.
Do you realize how serious the situation is right now?
Yeah, it's serious, but you don't need to know all that.
I really do.
No, I ain't no snitch. I ain't telling nothing, man.
Stop.
Yeah.
We need to like shut the door.
We'll put it back.
This is gonna be all bullshit. I'm serious. It was good too. Like, it
No,
was,
it's so
Did you, like, see me
difficult.
alive?
I think no, we're good.
I saw you at like 2
You can-
points.
you
That
can-
was it.
You can
That's
cut
okay.
Like, see, like,
we
you
can
see
crop
it.
things.
Oh, yeah.
You can
prop stuff and stabilize things and.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was actually that's pretty decent.
So then, what else do we need really?
We need to. Jackson, you're under arrest for the murder of Beth Ruthven.
Oh,
You
I
have
didn't do it.
you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be held against you in
Whoa,
court of law.
what is going on?
You have the right to an attorney.
Okay, look up.
Wait, my hair.
You know what? This is what we're gonna do.
Just start and eat this one.